On Tuesday next week, the Seventh Circuit Court of Appeals is scheduled to hear arguments for and against Indiana's same-sex marriage ban. A judge ruled earlier this year that Indiana's law is unconstitutional, causing hundreds of couples to hurry to the courthouse to get married. The appeals court has since put a hold on that ruling, and the appeal is the next step in a process that many say will end with the U.S. Supreme Court. To talk more about what we can expect from next week's hearing, we're joined by Deborah Whitus. She's an associate professor at the Indiana University Maurer School of Law. Welcome. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Now, at the appeals court, Indiana's lawsuits are being combined with cases from Wisconsin.
Right.
Now, does that change anything for Indiana?
Not really. The arguments on both sides in both states are pretty similar.
And what argument should we expect to hear from both sides?
Well, I think that the plaintiffs will be talking, that is the same-sex couples, will be talking about why they want to get married and why it's unfair that they can't get married. And the states will be trying to justify the bans on marriage, generally focusing on the connection between marriage and procreation.
Now, the appeals court is hearing the arguments on Tuesday. Then what happens after that?
Then the panel, so there'll be 3 judges that hear the argument and ask questions, and then they'll think about what happened at the argument, read the briefs, and write an opinion.
Do we know how long this might take for?
You know, it varies. I think that they've probably been thinking about the arguments already as the briefs have been coming in.
Do you think as time goes on that this will end up with the Supreme Court?
I think it's almost certain that one of these cases, at least, that is the ones bubbling up around the country, will end up at the Supreme Court. Whether it's the one coming out of Indiana and Wisconsin or one of the other ones is hard to say.
Now, what happens if the appeals court rules it unconstitutional?
Well, then the appeals court would also decide whether to put its own ruling on hold. It earlier, as you mentioned, put the trial court judge's ruling on hold. So the appeals court would make that assessment, and then the states could appeal to the Supreme Court if they wanted it put on hold and the appeals court didn't.
Now, the Supreme Court just put a pause on the appeals court ruling that struck down Virginia's same-sex marriage ban. Now, that's the second time the Supreme Court issued a stay. Does that give us any indication of what may happen here? It
seems likely that any decision coming out of the Seventh Circuit would also be put on hold while the Supreme Court ultimately decides the issue.
Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate
you
being here today.